Okay. Okay. So this is a demo review for AP on Cash. This is just a pug that he played, but AP played very high level Source and is like global and is trying to get back into CS:GO. He said he took a long break, and yep, usually take a long break. You have a tough time getting back. I'll change the crosshair, easier viewability. Okay, so doing a boost right away. That's a pretty cool way to start. I like this, just playing quad. Nice.
Maybe push side, I don't know.
Gooched, haven't gooched. Two on side.
Wow, good round. Pretty much did everything you could have done correctly that round.
Why you say GG?
The one thing that I would say is that, well, you didn't have time for it, so it was actually pretty smart to just play right here. But usually I like to play over here, because the Glocks, even if they headshot you from this range, don't kill you instantly, so, and then I move to the left. Like, I'll start on the left, then I'll move to the right, then I'll, like, swing back and forth and stuff like that, and you can have really big rounds like that. Hey, Cow's phone. I'm just doing a demo review, so I'm not gonna be, I'm trying not to be too interactive with the chat right now, because this is a... Did that go far? Oh, dang, that's like a nearly perfect nade. If that went a little further, it'd be better, because people usually aren't going to stand right there. So, like, but it still looked like it would have been a good nade. Oh, whoa. I guess that angle you got hit.
That's way.
Quads, 1 HP.
Yeah, a little weird to peek with your nade out after throwing a flash. There. Usually, if you have your, like, if you pull a nade out, or pull a flash out, you want to, like, use your gun, you know? But, yep, just watching both sides of it. Pretty good movement around quad. I think that was kind of a wide peak there, when it didn't necessarily need to be, but it still worked out. Actually, it almost swung wide enough that it canceled one guy's angle out and able to get another one. Okay, nice. Another good round on a hold. Let me see how you play around this. I think one thing you might want to try to do better is play around your own smoke a little more aggressively. Like, when you're holding a smoke, you want to, like, play up on it a little bit, especially with an ump. Like, if, I'll go back on this if you die here or something. Let's just see how you rotate. You like to use your utility a little too fast, I think, also. Kind of just throw it everywhere. Damn, you're just not dying. This is kind of crazy. You're kind of just having your way with them, it seems like. Okay, so what I mean is this. So when you throw your smoke at A main, you usually, like, want to play it a little better. Like, you want to play, like, somewhere maybe like here or something, so that if anyone just runs out or jumps out the smoke, you can just kill them. But instead, you were doing your jump spotting stuff around the smoke. You don't need a jump spot when there's a smoke there. You want to hold it. You want to, like, post up on it. You don't want to... let's see how you play here, because you probably want to make a play here knowing that they're going to buy. Okay, yeah, so you flash through it. That's cool. Oh, you get to Shroud instead, okay. Okay, get yourself to Shroud. Okay, that's a play you can make around it. Like, you want to use this to do something, and, like, when you're kind of just jump spotting the same way that you can always jump spot, it seems a little, like, unnecessary to even throw the smoke in the first place. Like, just have your gun out and do it.
79 in vent. He's inside the vent.
Wow, what the hell? How did this guy throw this smoke? What? Where'd that come from?
No.
That was insane. Dude threw that from, like...
Minus 78.
That was crazy. Okay, whatever. I don't even know how he threw that A main smoke, but it was, like, so high. just realized I had the overlay off. The Maui Snake overlay. Oh well. Nice. Nice, nice,
Here,
nice.
throwing a smoke from there.
You didn't call it, you went a shroud? And I didn't do anything.
Yeah, because like the smoke came from there. You
Yeah, no, you didn't see it.
Came from
Turn
Shroud.
around.
I don't even think the smoke came from there, did it? Didn't it come from the other guy on site? Dang, you guys do a lot of teamwork plays and stuff like that. That was a good nade. You know they're on pistols here, and like I'd be a little more like willing to like take this fight with main. Yeah, like this. Like I wouldn't post up right here because this is where Deagle's pre-aim, but like somewhere like kind of like where you were before, kind of like here, even like here, but like this is a really bad angle because Deagles will just 1D you, but like you could just stand out in the open right here, and like this is actually not too bad. Again, okay, so the smoke's there. You know they're not there because you guys are getting comms and whatnot, but like yeah, you'd want to post up on that. Like you could even like really gay someone if you just like crouch near it right here, and then you could see through it. You know, do a one-way with it almost or something. I get owned by that sometimes. Good spam to do. I would vary it a little more. When I do it, I like kind of start from the left and I move to the right. Like, I mean, if the first like 10 bullets there didn't kill him, like another 10 isn't gonna do anything different. Oh, that's pretty good. Oof. Okay. Okay. Dang, you're just... Oh my god. What is your teammate doing? Oh my god, what just happened? You guys had that. Oh. You did that really well. You peeked every angle, like, almost perfectly. Like, I mean, everywhere they were, you, like, counter-strike, like, just shoulder to peek them. Pretty nice.
Like, man, you're fucking noob.
That guy's cussing that guy out and you just won the round for them?
Turn it
Okay.
up, man.
Blueberry, good candy.
Okay, so that's okay to do. And, like, okay, so kind of look at what your teammate's doing. How he just posts up on the smoke like that? That's like... was he supposed to do that? What? Okay, whatever. Like, just post up on it. Like, it's so strong if anyone jumps through it. And, like,
Can you boost me, Blue?
it's a pug, it's FPL. Like, people are gonna do that a lot. And they're gonna try to flash themselves through it a lot, but if they flash themselves through it, usually you're like... I mean, you can just, like... There's so many, like, little corners you can just hide behind or whatever. You're fine, too. Dude, this guy's smoke is ridiculous. That goes so high. It's actually not that good, though, because then people can jump out to Shroud and stuff.
Close, white box, minus 45.
Okay, good teamwork flash there. Even though he got the kill before it.
Nice.
Probably didn't have good communication there about what was possible, but
Inside default.
Something?
that's kind of like, I mean, like if your teammate didn't say anything, it's kind of hard because he was out really far. I don't think you had a really big mistake there. I
Please.
probably still would very rarely like just wide
Yes,
peek
I
with a Molotov out like ever. But
They might be boosting that.
Push door, the recount, push door, you need to take a side. Get the ball, take a side.
oh,
Not
okay. Well, that was a good push. That's a good play to make on an eco round, and it worked out pretty well.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, boost me. No, never mind.
Boost me, please, blue. Blue, can you boost me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Some spotting is pretty safe.
Yeah,
Just
he's
wait,
in
just wait,
he's in
Wow.
Swing.
Okay, at this point in the round, 3v4, I would feel the pressure to make a play. You kind of know that they got a lot of those kills towards mid, so like I think what I would want to do is take control of like A main, and I would have done this like I would have done it a lot earlier, but you had really lucky timing there by flashing right when they were peeking and stuff. But okay, your job right now is to stay alive.
Where are you at?
Really kind of lucky that you got that kill, but like your teammates were rotating over. You knew one more was A main. You knew the guy on highway was approaching you. That fight, I mean, if you really know you can win it, it's okay. But like, you guys kind of have like a good setup right there, and your teammates are coming to help you, and like and they have a crossfire there. Like your guys was truck. If that guy runs up, if he actually runs up highway, your teammate's gonna kill him 100% of the time. So, but it was you still won the duel. But like if you lost the duel there, like you really could have like mitigated the likelihood of them like winning if you just like stay alive. And like the dude at A main could be pushing you too, and then like that guy could kill you and just get on site for free and stuff. Like your highway was gonna be covered, but your A main was not. So like I felt like you should have probably worried about A main a little and let the guy truck there help you. But without good communication there, that's like also hard to recognize. Yeah, with that little time left, I would have also like came out of vents a little faster, because he has to be planning. But still worked out. Just seemed a little hesitant there. Like there's only one place gonna be on site right there. He's gonna molly there and he's never gonna hold it, you know. But so far having a really good game. You're winning a lot of the duels you're taking. If this is how games go for you, that's pretty good, but it's usually good to like watch like games where you kind of don't have as good of games, because you're kind of winning a lot of duels that you shouldn't always be winning, or like these 50-50s, you're coming out ahead in like all of them, so it's kind of hard to always like show like when you're wrong, because you're ending up winning by killing them. Damn, that nade got him down at 10. Okay, you use your utility though like way too early. I mean, in pugs, I know I use my utility like faster than in normal games, but like if this is kind of how you treat a normal game, you're definitely like throwing everything you have like way too early. Now, if they like ever start to do an exec or whatever like that, you can't slow them down with anything but your gun, and that's really not like ideal for these situations. Because right now you know they're on site, and like you can't even really help your team other than by shooting them. Thankfully, you guys have like a good crossfire and stuff like that, but.
Oh, I can't, man. He's peeking me from every angle.
Yeah, I would take this fight though. Oh, I thought you got that. Oh my god. That's a fight you should take though. That's absolutely, because you want to get the op out of his hands for the next round. So probably just quad op here. Like, yeah, just do this. Like, it's so safe. It's so safe to do this. Like all the time.
Just wait, Rob. Just wait for them to push.
Okay, now you're getting antsy.
Inside mid. Help.
I don't know what made you decide to do this, unless you actually knew both of them were there, but if there's a guy...
You just let your
Dang.
teammate die. It's really easy, man. Don't you talk to me like this, Kenzel.
Just take
He
vehicles.
is. We can still win this game, man. We're not far behind.
Dude, that flash is so bad.
Wanna get this big green?
Or it could be so much better. I mean, it's not so bad. I guess it makes him turn, but like... Yeah, that's... Usually the flashes we throw like are just like they pop right here all the time. I guess that makes them turn and stuff, and it still works in a way, and you can kind of peek with it, but it seems kind of like funky. Like you could, some people are fast enough to like turn and turn around, you know, because that had a lot of time there.
What's that without?
Peek it, please. Blueberry.
Again, there, like I don't know if I would molly this. Like you're posted on something and you're controlling basically all of A when you do that. Like there's no reason to be afraid of like taking this duel. If they actually are gonna push A main there, you're in a great spot to just like shut that down by just literally shooting them. The only other thing they could do there is like, you know, go. Okay, I'm gonna go back because I didn't see what happened there. But like, you want to just hold that angle. Like then they can never go A. They're never gonna be able to go A if you're there. So just stay posted. Don't use your Molotov. Save the Molotov for a retake, and you're basically never gonna lose A. And if they lose B, you have a Molotov to like help you out with that. You're very like just liberal with your utility usage there.
Fucking noob.
Okay, let's see this. So you rotate Z instead. And this is kind of like a position you don't want to be also. In a 2v3, you want to just play like to like 3 one and dones, like cuz then you just will never lose. And like taking an aggressive P like this just leaves you open to like being killed. Like if there were a guy at white box at some point, like when you were peeking, your peek at mid was kind of like sloppy. When you swung out, you like swung out way too wide. Like if there was a guy like here, you would have died. If there were a guy like on boost like really wide, you might have died also. Like really far out, you might have died. If there were a guy like being dumb on top of here, you would have died. Like there's a lot of angles there that you kind of didn't clear, and you just like swung out really wide there. So that felt like you were kind of uncomfortable with peeking mid. So that's like, and you don't want to give like those opportunities. Like you want to just play sides. Like in a 3v2, have one guy play B. Like if you actually have this kind of communication, one guy play B can either be just jump spotting like right here, hopefully has the flash still, and he's just jump spotting, you know, jump spotting, jump spotting, jump spotting, and then he can see everything. Or you could even do it from default, or you could just stay back checker or something like that, or just play like right here. Like this is a good one and done, honestly. And then you can play any of these spots, and then your 2 guys at A can play like a crossfire or something where like, you know, one is like forklift, this guy's never gonna die, and then one guy plays like, you know, quad watching highway. Like this is like a really good crossfire. You're watching Z, you're watching highway, you're like the only real 50-50 fight is like this. But if you're holding with an op or whatever, like these are all like just really strong spots to be in like later in the round, because they're very hard to clear as a T. But you don't need that mid information. Like try to think about like what's the point of getting that. Like there really isn't a big like, oh, that was just, wow, that guy really snuck up, caught up on you.
He's fucking low.
67 on side, just push.
I'm gonna rewatch that. I'm gonna rewatch that.
Yeah,
Main.
fucking noob.
Yeah.
Drop one, going for a drop, bro.
Okay, so you boost your teammate, and like you guys have, did you guys not smoke it this time? Okay, so you guys didn't smoke it, and they're taking advantage of that. So you molly it, and you see the guys like mauling you guys, or flashing out. Does that molly even like really? Oh, I guess it kind of works, but if they're already out, it doesn't work. Oh, you kind of would hope that your teammate would have known that the guy was there. And he also got you like with a really nice shot in the beginning. He only shot like 2 bullets and killed you or something.
He's fucking low.
67 on side.
I don't know. You guys were smoking it every time, but like, yeah, you don't.
He's one. It's in the smoke.
That was really weird. Like, cause I mean, he got really lucky killing you there, but like, there should have been more awareness in like that he could be that close. Like, your guy was on top there, and you were jump spotting. Like, it seemed like they were throwing all these nades out. You kind of would think that they're out, but I mean, he did hit you with a pretty insane jumping shot, so it's not like something that like is always gonna happen.
I know you've got 6,000 hours, but shut the fuck up.
Ooh. Oh god. Wow. Dang, your rotates are so fast. What the heck? You already have 3 a day after that? Okay, there's like no way you should need to jump spot against pistols. Like, maybe on a gun round, that's okay, but like, yeah, just peek. Just swing out.
Guys with 1 HP.
Push door.
Okay, you need to hold something right now. There's no way you should be holding like nothing. Like this is so weird. Like you have an op and the dude has a pistol. Like he's got a peek. Yeah. Like. Okay. This setup is okay, actually. It's kind of okay, but like he could walk out, fork, and get something. But actually, no, your teammate was watching it. Never mind. Okay. No, your teammate was watching it. Like, yeah. You were like shifting between all these angles. You just gotta pick one, like, pretty much. Yeah, damn, everyone says keen in Europe. Oh, you guys going for that aggressive play again? Oh no, you're just gonna post it. Quad outfit. Okay, you don't need to be scared. Like, this is... What? How'd you not hit that? Did you move? Like, dude, also just play here. Like, I know it feels noob to play the same spot every time, but like, you have an op. Like, who's ever gonna kill you? Like, if you just crouch here, like, the shot is not like that. If for an op, like, it's so much easier for you. It's so much easier for you to kill them. Like, if you have relatively similar ping and you have like the lowest ping in the server, you just hold like these angles. Like, don't hold like these super tight angles that are like tough and like they can potentially game them by like going like this or something like that, because that just creates too much havoc in the round. Just like, you know, you hold quad, just play like, it doesn't need to be complicated at all. Like, you like this angle, like, I feel like a little too much. Like it's too tight. It exposes you to highway. It like, usually when you're playing quad, you want to start on the left side, then move to the right, rather than stay on the right, then move to the left. Because when you stay on the left and move to the right, you have a better idea of like numbers. You have a better idea of like what they have. Like you can fall off. Like, it's just so much easier. Like, don't make it complicated by starting here and moving there. Like, I don't see, when I was like watching a bunch of pro operas and stuff like that, I think they almost all start like here or like here, but mostly here. And this is like kind of referred to in the ESEA community as like being a quad opper, and it's kind of like newbie, but like it's newbie because it's super easy. It's so easy, and it's like always good. Like, it's always strong. Like, there's very rarely a perfect flash that's gonna like get you to, like, I mean, even if they do, then you just move to the right and then you can re-peek and stuff like that. You make things a little too complicated by trying to play these like kind of fancy angles, it seems like. I like your guys' teamwork though. You guys throw a lot of flashes for each other, a lot of smokes and stuff like that. You boost each other a lot, and it gives you guys way more like just positional advantage, and like lets you hold these sites way better and stuff like that. So good job on that. Okay, I'll give it.
Push the fucking side!
Oh, that timing there was so unlucky. You're probably gonna get shot in the back in a second. Wow, this dude is gaming.
One bedroom. Close to
One is safe.
He won't peek the key.
Time, my friend.
Yeah, okay. Nice job. Okay, so brief summary of like your CT stuff. So like, one is just play the typical op angles. Two is in late round situations when you have man advantage, you don't need to go for more information. There's no reason to ever do that. Three is save your utility more. Your aim was clearly really good this game. You didn't need to like throw all your utility all the time to try to stop them. Just like be confident in your aim, because you really gimp yourself on a retake if you have no utility. People really just cycle through all their utility like way too fast, and you kind of have that like, you just kind of do that a little too much. But other than that, your shots were really good. Your teamwork was really good. You made some plays that were pretty like kind of good. Like the op flash play into main gets you guys a man advantage. It's good to make those kind of aggressive plays and stuff like that. Of course, your pistols were good on pistol round. Yeah. Let's see what you do. It's probably just like a smoke the cross, flash sight, 3 bust out of checkers kind of play, or I mean squeaky, not checkers.
Hey.
Oh, why did you guys make a sound, dude? Oh, that was no bueno. Oh, everyone pushed B already.
What's that?
Don't prime nades, like ever. Like don't ever prime nades in this game. It gives an audio cue. It gives a really obvious audio cue that people here and stuff like that, and it's just there was not too much you could have done there, honestly, because like they were just fast flanking, whatever. But like if you prime a nade, then like they hear the smoke pop and they know something's coming, so they're like extra ready for it. You know, you don't want to give any intel. You guys walk that whole way and then you prime your nade. It's like you just gave them a warning in advance 5 seconds early that like you're gonna throw a smoke. Like they know, they already knew because they pushed, but like they extra knew because you prime it.
Just one.
If anyone was playing like close forklift or something like that, that's like that was free information.
-14.
Oh, I liked it. Dang, you guys do a lot of like nice boosts and stuff like that. Gives you guys a lot of positional control and stuff like that. And
I repeat, -14.
oh. And you guys actually went 8. Oh my god, this was insane. This was so insane, dude. This is a crazy strat for a bug. What? Crazy.
I don't know. I'm dead.
So they mostly held my nades, but they keep going really fast. I didn't get the call across smoke. She came too late.
M4
This
my
guy
body.
is famous probably.
Fuck the shit.
I'm gonna go back a bit. I actually need to rewatch this. I just saw all your messages, actually, right now. I turned off the sound from the, and I forgot to like ever check it. So I just read everything you said. Sorry. Because I don't like that. I don't like when it's like just beeping all the time, stuff like that. You guys do some crazy stuff. Okay, so
70.
I repeat, -14.
One middle.
I might have made a play towards Z there if I knew their rotations a little better. That's a really just strong play, you know, catch all their rotators and stuff like that. Then your teammate goes a little too late. Now everyone's just throwing it around. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, this is like being thrown so hard. Oh my god, what is happening?
M4 my
This guy
body.
is
I'll-
famous probably.
I like that you take the fight. I like that you take this fight. You really want that information. If he starts defusing, you're just gonna have to like blindly run out onto it and stuff, and that's really awkward. Okay, so that was well played. That was overall well played. The peak can seem scary, but like there's no gun that would like instantly kill you there or anything like that. Like you couldn't get. There's nothing that could have one-shot you at that point, unless he had a deagle, I guess. But like, yeah, very good informational play. Good way to play the 1v1. Your team like tried really hard to throw that round though.
We lost anyway, bro.
No, we can buy. But if we win this, we win game.
But do we?
Not with that attitude.
Ouch.
It's all about the attitude.
That's just being really unfortunate. There's not much you could have done about that.
47 towards B. Drop, please.
So it's like a full Glock play. You guys just gonna run out, I bet? Like, oh wow, you actually killed someone. Oh my god, you're doing so much damage. You got 2 kills with a Glock. Okay, crazy. Okay,
Side chick.
like, there's not much to talk about there. Good job. Like, that's way more than you should be getting on that kind of round. Okay, let's see what you do here. Whatever works for you on those Glock rounds, dude. Like, just... Oh. Okay, well... That's kind of lame. No one was watching that for you, and you kind of do have to, like... I mean, if you're getting boosted, that is going to happen sometimes. Especially if you play, like, slow boost. Kind of just bad communication or whatever. I'm sure if you knew that it wasn't being watched, you would have played maybe a little differently, swung out... Whether you swung out wider or, like, you, something, you just kind of... Why are they timing out?
Can I
Yeah,
get
just
it?
have it.
I'll take the AK.
M4.
Oh, what was it?
Give me a
Good.
deagle zone.
This
Just the point.
Oh, I like this. Please just run through it. Oof.
They're pushing B. One went inside,
Okay.
vent.
The way... Okay, this is something. This is like mechanical. The way you strafe with the tech seems kind of like a little inefficient. Like, when you're playing with the tech, you're almost always trying to like get more control. You're always trying to like take like little increments of map control. You're never trying to just like hang out stationary. Like you saw this guy right here, and like you could just keep pushing him, and like that's what like makes him really afraid. And the way you played it there made it seem like you were trying to really stay alive, but like that's not the objective of like almost any like kind of Tech 9 rush by. Like you're always trying to just get in their face. You're trying to get in their face. You're creating more space for your teammates. When you play slow, you're not really being like an entry fragger. You're being kind of like you're being a little too selfish. If you played with a team, like you don't want. If I'm playing with a team of like Tech 9 rushers or whatever, like I don't want a guy to like kind of just hang out here. I want him to just push and either die and get traded or like get the kill. Like that's the objective there. And like the fact you played it so slowly, like it kind of like just that guy just stayed alive way too long. Like if you made that opening of just dying and like making him like use a burst on you and like getting you killed or whatever, like you got to be like selfless on those kind of rounds. You overwhelm them with numbers, not from you making an individual like out aim play like there. Okay, so you're working squeaky. Oh shoot, I don't want the volume that high. Okay.
I mean, did you?
Oh my god.
Just wait for the smoke to clear.
Really?
That's a really weird duel
So,
for him to take.
see import lift. One guy.
Wow, you guys do so many like teamwork flashes in a pug. Flash so you could peek sight? That's incredible. I just peek his ass. Yeah, like as soon as I heard him running, I'm just peeking his ass. Yeah, that's pretty much what you did. Okay, that was cool. That was a good round. I kind of was like at first kind of confused by it, but then I liked it. The way you like actually went through this smoke here, like I would have like jumped through it so much earlier because I'm trying to get space for my team to explode and whatnot. But like you actually waited for your team to get closer to you, which was nice. Like, yeah. Did you guys just smoke this?
You get one with Tech 9 inside, he's waiting. Plus you rebound. It's gonna be.
He went over? Wow. It's a little weird to me that you like re-smoked the B main cross in that round. I felt like that was like a little maybe unnecessary. Like I was like even on T side rounds you kind of use your, it seems like you kind of use your nades like you have a very set idea of what you want to do with it, and it almost doesn't seem like it matters like what goes on, and you still like are gonna use it that way, which is like, Yeah, kind of being a little more like, oh jeez, this is so hard.
Nee.
Okay, that's just unlucky.
Do you wish you saw something? You can go on radio, not
No
CS.
thanks.
Okay, it's kind of weird you don't have a smoke here. But that just kind of happens in pugs too sometimes. Wow, that guy's in the Gav. Incredible.
Yeah, one fucking.
That's good.
Another
Hel-
maybe.
held your molly, obviously. What is this? What just happened? Okay, now you're just hunting to get the last wheel? Yeah. This guy's actually just playing for stats? Are you kidding me? What is he doing? What is this guy doing? Okay. Okay. Okay, here's a summary. So, skilled shooter, pretty good CT side player, good communication. You guys have a lot of good teamwork and stuff like that. Like, you seem like a good teammate, which is nice. And you had a lot of, like, just good rounds of multi-kills and stuff like that. Just like 2Ks, I guess, when I look at the stats now. But, I think what you can improve on most is, like, being more flexible with utility. Like, it did seem like a lot of times you kind of had, like, your nades out, like, a lot. You really had your nades out a lot. And your aim is pretty good. And I feel like maybe it doesn't happen to you too much, but maybe sometimes it seems like it's possible that I could go over a little bit of your other one. I don't really give second demos for free, but I know you wanted the other demo at this point. Let me just finish the summary right now. So, like, your utility usage is kind of like out. It's kind of like just like too like predetermined. Like, you kind of seem like you know what you're gonna throw, then you know what you're gonna throw, you know what you're gonna throw again. Like, try to just be more flexible with it. Have your gun out a little more between utility usage, especially. Like, every utility usage should kind of like accomplish something. It shouldn't just be like I'm throwing nades because I'm like, not like this is exactly what was happening, but on the CT side it seems like you're kind of just throwing nades because you're like scared of something happening and you like want to slow it down. And you should throw the smoke and like use it, like hold it, you know. You should throw the Molotov, then kind of like hold it a little bit, like throw a flash and then really peek with it. Don't just like use these preventative measure kind of nades all the time, like before anything is really happening. Because something you could do is you could save your smoke for A, and you could just like you throw like they start doing like an A hit, and you just smoke in front of you on site, like around between default and squeaky, that little like corner there. You throw a smoke right there, and now they're stuck, and their highway smoke is now just going to run out, and your smoke's going to last. And like, then what are they going to do? Like, are they going to run through your smoke? Like, you could use your nades in a lot more like just interesting kind of like improv kind of ways that just slow the enemies down or something. You never save nades for like retakes either. Like, you just kind of use them really fast. That's all I'm really trying to say. Other than that though, utility, like your utility usage is good. Like, you're using your nades. You're not like just throwing them randomly or anything. You're always trying to accomplish kind of something with them. Shots are good. Teamwork's good. I couldn't hear your guys' communication, so I don't really know what happened there. Not like I usually hear that. T-side, just make sure you're always getting like space. The whole goal of playing T-side is obviously to like get pushed to the objective, not to like just take the most favorable aim duel that doesn't really help your team move forward all the time or whatever. That didn't really happen. That one Tech 9 round kind of made me think of that a little bit. And CT side, know how to play with man advantage. You didn't. You like that was a very like easy round for you guys. It was a very easy round, like 3v2, your advantage. Like on cash, it's pretty. It's like at the worst it'll be is like a 2v2 because they'll go B and you kill your solo B guy. Like you do not need mid info there like that unsafely. Like you don't need to like get mid info by peeking Z. Like that's exactly what terrorists are looking for. They're looking for someone to like do an aggressive play late in the round while they're holding and trying to figure out what they're gonna do. And if you give them that opening, they're gonna take it. And then they did, and then they were able to like get a lot out of it. So don't just give those for free. If you make an aggressive play like that, like late into the round with the man advantage, it should be like with a flash or something. So at least they have to turn from you if they're just out in the open, and you just kind of go for a quick peek, then you like move somewhere else. Like that's something Ye mentioned to me, like when we just like randomly pug together or whatever. Who's like one of the up and coming North American players. But that's it though. So thanks. If you want another demo, yeah, you can send another payment my way. I'd really appreciate it. And I think we could both. I like talking about Inferno more. I like